Most cruise passengers spend an extra $200 to $500 on specialty dining and premium food, but I'm about to show you how to eat like a millionaire without paying a single extra dollar. These are the secrets cruise lines don't advertise, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to game the system legally and deliciously. So you've booked your cruise, you're excited about the all-inclusive dining, but then you get on board and realize that free dining isn't exactly living up to the hype. The main dining room feels repetitive, the buffet is crowded and mediocre, and everywhere you turn there's a specialty restaurant tempting you with a price tag. Here's the truth. Cruise ships have multiple tiers of dining experiences, and while they want you to pay extra for the premium stuff, there are legitimate ways to access incredible food without spending a dime beyond what you've already paid. I'm talking about fresh-baked pastries at midnight, made-to-order omelets with premium ingredients, secret menu items, and even complimentary room service that rivals expensive restaurants. In this video, I'm breaking down 10 proven strategies that will transform your cruise dining experience from ordinary to extraordinary. These aren't scams or rule-breaking. These are insider secrets that savvy cruisers use on every single voyage. Stick around until the end because tip number 3 is going to blow your mind, and tip number 7 has literally saved me hundreds of dollars per cruise. Let's dive in. Strategy number 10. Master the art of timing at the buffet. The buffet is where most people eat on a cruise, but here's what nobody tells you. The quality of buffet food varies dramatically depending on when you show up. Most passengers hit the buffet during peak hours, 7 to 9 a.m. for breakfast, noon to 2 p.m. for lunch, and 6 to 8 p.m. for dinner. This is when you'll find picked-over food, long lines, and items that have been sitting under heat lamps. But if you arrive 30 minutes before the buffet closes or right when it opens, everything changes. The kitchen brings out fresh batches of food, the presentation is pristine, and you'll often find premium items that weren't available during rush hours. For example, on many cruise lines, late-night buffet service between 10 p.m. and midnight features freshly carved prime rib, peel-and-eat shrimp, and gourmet desserts that rival the main dining room. Here's the secret within the secret. Befriend a buffet staff member early in your cruise. A simple good morning and genuine kindness go a long way. Once they recognize you, they'll often alert you when fresh lobster tails come out or when the chef is preparing something special. I've had staff members literally pull me aside to tell me the fresh sushi just arrived or that they're about to put out crab legs. The timing trick also works for breakfast. Instead of the crowded 8 a.m. rush, show up at 6:30 a.m. when the buffet first opens. You'll get made-to-order omelets with no wait, fresh-baked croissants straight from the oven, and the quietest, most pleasant dining atmosphere on the entire ship. Strategy number 9. Exploit the main dining room's hidden menu. Every cruise ship's main dining room has a printed menu that changes nightly, but what most passengers don't know is that there's an entirely separate, always available menu that never gets advertised. This menu typically includes premium items like filet mignon, lobster tail, shrimp cocktail, Caesar salad, and even surf and turf combinations. Here's how it works. When your waiter presents the nightly menu, simply ask, "Could I see the always available menu as well?" Some cruise lines call it the standard menu or classics menu. Most waiters will happily bring it to you. If they seem confused, just ask if you could order items that aren't on tonight's menu. They'll understand immediately. But here's where it gets even better. You can order multiple appetizers, multiple entrees, and multiple desserts from both menus in a single sitting, completely free. There's no limit. If you want to try both the lobster and the steak, order both. If you want 3 different desserts, go for it. The cruise line has already factored food costs into your fare, so they're not going to stop you. I've literally ordered an appetizer from the nightly menu, a second appetizer from the always available menu, 2 different entrees to compare, and 3 desserts, all in one meal. My waiter didn't bat an eye. In fact, they encouraged it because it meant a better tip for excellent service. One pro tip, if there's a specialty item on the menu that looks interesting but you're not sure about it, order it alongside something you know you'll like. That way you're guaranteed a great meal and you get to experiment without risk. Strategy number 8. Room service is your secret weapon. Most modern cruise ships offer complimentary 24-hour room service, and this is one of the underutilized freebies on the entire ship. We're not talking about just continental breakfast or sad sandwiches. We're talking about full meals, premium items, and customizable orders delivered right to your cabin. The key is knowing what to order and when.
First, always check if your cruise line charges a delivery fee for room service. Some cruise lines like Royal Caribbean and Norwegian charge a few dollars per order, while others like Princess and Holland America offer it completely free. Even if there's a small fee, it's worth it for the convenience and quality. Here's the insider move. Order breakfast the night before and hang the card on your door. Request fresh fruit, pastries, coffee, and hot items. But here's the trick. Call room service directly about 15 minutes before your scheduled delivery time and add items to your order. Most staff members will accommodate this, and you'll get piping hot food instead of lukewarm items that were prepared too early. For lunch and dinner, room service menus often include items that aren't available in the buffet or main dining room. I'm talking about gourmet sandwiches, pizza made from scratch, pasta dishes with premium ingredients, and even steak sandwiches. On some cruise lines, you can order lobster rolls, fish and chips, and Asian-inspired dishes through room service that would cost extra in specialty restaurants. The ultimate room service hack is order a late-night snack after you've already had dinner. Around 10 to 1 a.m., order items like chicken fingers, pizza, or sliders. These are prepared fresh, and you can enjoy a premium late-night meal while watching a movie in your cabin. I've done this countless times, and it's like having a private restaurant in your room. Strategy number 7. Learn the specialty restaurant loopholes. Now, while this video is about eating for free, I need to share a loophole that lets you access specialty restaurants without paying full price or sometimes without paying at all. Many cruise lines offer complimentary specialty dining on the first or last night of your cruise, especially for loyalty program members or suite guests, but they don't advertise this. Here's how to find out. As soon as you board the ship, visit guest services desk and ask if there are any complimentary specialty dining promotions for your sailing. Sometimes they'll offer a free meal at the steakhouse or Italian restaurant if you book another night at a discount. Other times they'll have dine and play packages where you get a free specialty meal if you spend a certain amount in the casino, and that amount is often lower than you'd think. But here's the real secret. Attend the art auctions, liquor tastings, or promotional events that are held in specialty restaurants. These events often include complimentary food and drinks from that restaurant's menu. I've attended champagne art auctions held in the French restaurant where they served appetizers, cheeses, and desserts that were identical to the paid menu. I've gone to whiskey tastings in the steakhouse where they paired the whiskey with complimentary steak bites and sides. Another loophole? If you're celebrating a special occasion, birthday, anniversary, honeymoon, mention it at guest services when you board. Many cruise lines will offer a complimentary specialty dining experience or at least a free cake and champagne in the restaurant of your choice. I've seen people get entire meals comped just for mentioning it was their 50th anniversary. Strategy number 6. Discover the secret dining venues. Every cruise ship has dining venues that most passengers never discover because they're not prominently advertised. These hidden gems often serve premium food completely free, and they're usually much less crowded than the main restaurants. For example, many ships have a pizzeria that serves fresh, made-to-order pizza all day and into the late night, completely free. We're not talking about cardboard buffet pizza, we're talking about hand-tossed dough, fresh mozzarella, and your choice of toppings cooked in a real pizza oven. On Royal Caribbean ships, Sorrento's Pizzeria is a cult favorite, and it's 100% complimentary. Similarly, most ships have a casual lunch venue like a grill or outdoor cafe that serves burgers, hot dogs, fries, and sometimes even fish tacos or barbecue pulled pork. These are usually located by the pool deck, and the quality is surprisingly good. I've had burgers on cruise ships that rivaled high-end gastpubs, all included in my fare. Some ships also have Asian-inspired venues that serve noodle soups, dumplings, and stir-fry dishes for free. On Princess cruises, the International Cafe serves complimentary paninis, soups, and pastries that are better than most specialty cafe items you'd pay for elsewhere. Here's how to find these hidden venues. As soon as you board, grab a deck plan and circle every single food venue marked as complimentary. Then, over the first 2 days, make it a mission to visit each one and see what they offer. You'll be shocked at how much free, high-quality food you've been walking past. Strategy number 5. Maximize your beverage package even without one. Okay, so this strategy is technically about beverages, but it directly impacts your dining experience. Most cruise lines offer beverage packages that cost $50 to $80 per person per day, but there are ways to get premium drinks without paying extra. First, tap water, coffee, tea, and certain juices are always free on cruise ships. But here's the trick. Instead of drinking generic coffee from the buffet, go to the main dining room or room service for specialty coffee. Many ships offer cappuccinos, lattes, and espresso in the main dining room at breakfast, completely free. Just ask your waiter. Second, at dinner in the main dining room, order fresh squeezed lemonade, iced tea, or specialty mocktails. These are included in your fare and are much better than the powdered drink dispensers in the buffet. Some ships even offer fresh fruit smoothies or virgin cocktails in the dining room at no extra charge. Here's an insider secret. Many cruise lines include wine, beer, and cocktails with dinner in the main dining room, depending on the cruise line and itinerary. For example, some European river cruises and luxury ocean cruises include alcohol with meals. Even on mainstream cruise lines, you can sometimes find promotional sailings that include a basic beverage package. Always check your cruise contract or ask at guest services. And finally, don't forget about the welcome aboard champagne or sparkling wine that's often offered during embarkation. Grab a glass and enjoy it while you explore the ship. It's free, it's celebratory, and it sets the tone for your vacation. Strategy number 4. Take advantage of special theme nights and events. Cruise ships regularly host special dining events that are completely free but feel premium.